So this is for Dave, and it's called A Song for the Sofa. I would like to hold on to the sofa with its memories of Christmases past. Not like them stuffy, dull occasions at my mother's, where I'd slump like a grumpy teenager at the dining table and silently moan, "Stuff your turkey." These were Christmases celebrated in style, wearing onesies with no underwear and smoking cigarettes at the kitchen door, never minding the draft. Cheeky shots of brandy in the coffee that made my face flush and melted winter ice. You made me breakfast and you made me beautiful. I'd like to hold on to the sofa as it was where we had our sofa in, like a version of John and Yoko but with biscuits, and matinees of classic film screening like 007, Your Eyes Only, The Spy Who Loved Me with the Guy Who Loved Me. It's where I competed with the dog for your affections. We begged you for more and to carry on regardless, nudging you for strokes from your huge, gentle hands. I'd like to hold on to the sofa, as I would like to make it some wings, attach an engine, and then strap us in tight. We take off from the northern grey streets and jet to some sunnier skies, first class to Thailand. Itinerary full of scrubbing elephants, sandy feet, and temples where we sit in Buddhist bliss. I'd like to hang on to the sofa, as when the news came, I fell hard on the lounge floor. My son pulled me from wailing into the carpet, a sound that I'd never made before. Its cushions gave comfort while I lay there for days still wearing my coat. I'd like to hold on to the sofa. Now even it's empty, dogless, wingless and worn, stained from tears and upset spilt tea. This sofa, manufactured with moments where we felt we had both found home. That's it.